And the first question is called That's SheauxBiz. And that is, what is the most Hollywood moment in your life?
Definitely meeting Liza Minnelli.
How did that happen? What was that experience?
I was in New York City promoting my horrible autobiography
Well,
that I,
when you say autobiography, it sounds like you wrote it, but you worked with somebody else that
yeah, it was a
you didn't get along with?
ghostwriter. I had just done all the morning shows, Good Morning New York, Good Morning America, all of those. And everybody was hungry. Okay, we're gonna go eat. No, we have to go shopping. Jerry, you're on a book tour. Oh, so what? I want to go shopping. And I don't know why I was being so prima donna-ish, I guess. And so we went to the theater district so I could go shopping. Everybody was pissed at me. And now I had to buy something because everybody was so pissed. So, so I bought something and we went over to NBC to do the next show. And the executive producer of Live at 5 was even pissed at me because I was late and they didn't have time to do hair and makeup touch-ups, so they just threw me on the air. So I got off stage and everybody that's with me is hungry. And a PA came over to me and said, Miss Jewell, we know you're very, very busy, but there's a fan of yours that really wants to meet you. Can you spare a few minutes? And everybody was like daring me, like, don't you dare say yes. Oh, sure, no problem. And I walked in the room and it was Liza Minnelli. And
Wow.
and Liza looked at me and she said, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting you. I have followed your career since day one. And wow, I've always wanted to meet you." And I said, "Liza, I said, I don't really ask celebrities to do this very often. In fact, hardly at all. But can you sign something for me?" And what I bought that afternoon, I had under my arm. I pulled it out, and it was Judy Garland at Carnegie Hall.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. And Liza was shocked. She turned white. She said, "How did you know that I was going to be here?" And I said, I didn't. And she said, "This is the only poster that I don't have of Mama's. And you're standing there with it."
Oh my God.
And I've never said this publicly, but I've mentioned a lot about it in the book. I'm walking as straight as I can. But when she asked me for my phone number, because she said, "I really want to be friends, and I want to watch movies and have popcorn and be a friend." She was really reaching out to me. "Do you have a phone number?" And I said, "No, I don't have a phone." And my brother looked at me like, "What the hell are you doing?"
What are you
And
doing?
I didn't realize it at the time, but in hindsight, nobody had at that point of that caliber had given me any kind of attention like that, like wanting to be my friend. And so I was terrified of it. I thought,
Oh.
so I stopped the process, and I had many, many situations where I ran into her, and I still, to this day, on my bucket list, I would love to have the opportunity at some point to apologize to her.
It's the Patrick Labyorteaux Show. Patrick Labyorteaux. He's the one you gotta know.